these here are pretty nice. Check this out. I'm also a big fan of these Amtrak napkins. I think my food is actually pretty good. It is a bargain. $5 for a breakfast sandwich. This is a local commuter train, so that they serve a local coffee. It's kind of awesome. The first part of this ride from San Francisco Bay is just incredible. I don't know when it will stop. And the napkins. Amtrak dining cars have something that's very important, and that's the design. They look like they're from the size. Not work out at all. It is winter in Yosemite, which means you can't reserve for turning around for no matter what the deal. Yosemite starts to shut things down in the winter because there aren't as many visitors. As of yesterday, they no longer take reservations for backpacking permits. That means I have to go to the Welcome Center and hope that they still have some remaining. If they do, I'll be taking a pretty steep hike straight up out of the valley, no matter where the permit gets me. If they don't, I'll be turning around and coming right back home. The good news is that even if that does happen, I have a couple hours in the valley to check off a couple of my goals. I'm also a pretty big fan of the train, so at least this whole thing wasn't for nothing. But I think there will be permits left. So please, wish me luck. Now here's a quick tour of the Amtrak San Joaquin's trains. The seats, windows, and views are huge. There's power outlets everywhere. There's reading lights at every seat. There's even free Wi-Fi, though not everything is in good condition. What is in those pipes? Could it be water? I mean, there's water everywhere. Maybe it's oil? And while the quota system means there's no way I can figure out exactly where I'm going, I can at least take a look at what my options are. As we leave the bay and head towards the Central Valley, the landscape takes on a different type of beauty. Vast waterways turn to lagoons, and then to expansive fields. Not long after, it's time to make our connection. I may have forgot to mention that my connection is a bus. There is no train that goes to Yosemite, but there is a bus, and Amtrak makes it easy to book and get there. Pretty cheap too. I get on. Is it as much fun as taking the train? I guess we'll find out. Yeah, so like I said, there is no train to Yosemite, but the Amtrak action should get me there all the same. It's getting hot. 30 minutes until my bus gets here. This is Merced, right in the middle of California. It's actually kind of nice. I like it here. Just talked to a couple of people that got off the bus coming from Yosemite, and they said it is emptying out up there, although there are still a lot of people. So I think this means I've got a shot of getting a backpacking permit, but there's certainly no guarantees, especially because I'm not getting there until quite a bit later in the afternoon. Getting a little nervous, not gonna lie. This is the Yosemite Area Regional Transportation System, or YARTS bus. The second half of my Amtrak ride. The bus is nice. There is plenty of legroom, reading lights, air vents, and power outlets at every seat. I'm gonna be honest, I am definitely getting pretty bored. This is not the fastest ride to Yosemite. Not even close. This is taking a long time. Might be the easiest though. We've been in this bus for a while and nothing interesting has happened. We have not seen anything interesting or done anything interesting, and I left all my stuff below the bus, which was a mistake. I think we're still a ways away from the views as well, so... Oh man, it sounds like things are pretty slow in the park, which means I have a good chance of getting a permit. That's the good news. The bad news is that all the advantages you get from taking this bus might not apply today. It's possible that nobody would wait to get in the gate on a day like today. I should also mention that it's a Tuesday in October. I mentioned that the hike to my campsite, should I be able to do it, is going to be a difficult one, and I wasn't kidding. If you start in the valley, the only place to go is up. Yosemite regulations say that you have to camp at least 4 trail miles from your starting point, which means that I've got to go very far up. I don't know what permits are still going to be available, but my hope is that I can either go to Yosemite Falls or around the back of Half Dome, but I'll take whatever's available. And now that is a lot of complaining, so you might be thinking I'm not having a good time, but that is not true at all. This is incredible. I can't believe that I get to do this just in the middle of the week, not having